Have you ever wanted to tighten and tone your core, but crunches hurt your back and just feel awkward? I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that today with no crunches. My name's Ben Mickness, and for the past 10 years, I've helped over 500 women get stronger at home, and I'm gonna help you do the same thing. Now, the way that this workout's gonna go is we're gonna go through the exercises together. There are 4 total exercises. Each exercise has 3 different levels. Reason being is so that you can choose the level that's right for your fitness level, that is right for your injuries, aches, and pains, and based on your equipment, so that no matter what, you can get a great workout today. As we go through these levels, I want you to go through them with me because you can choose the level that's right for you, and you can use it as a bit of a warm-up before we get into the workout itself. Now, what's amazing about this workout is that in only 15 minutes, you're not just gonna work your core. That's the focus, but you're also gonna make your upper body, your lower body stronger. Most workouts separate them. Your upper body's a different day, lower body's a different day, core's a different day. We're gonna combine that all together in 15 minutes, and even better, you're gonna feel your heart rate increasing too, so we're getting that cardiovascular benefit as well. Enough talking for me, let's go ahead and hop in. So exercise 1 today, level 1, is going to be a plank shoulder tap. So you can set up on an elevated surface. This would make it a little easier. Your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you're gonna alternate back and forth, tapping the shoulders here. This would be level 1. As you're tapping, you're trying to keep your hips in place and they're not moving. You can see Rupert in the background. He's curious about what I'm doing. Now, level 2 would be bringing a dumbbell over. You're in this same position. Here, though, we have one weight in the hand and we're rowing. This is called a plank row for level 2. Notice I'm stationary with the one arm holding, rowing with the opposite, and my hips are still in place. Now, with those 2 options, if your wrists bother you, you can always do those on the forearms instead, and that can be a more comfortable way to do it. Now, the final exercise, level 3 for exercise 1, is gonna be what we call a renegade row. So that is 2 dumbbells on the floor. This is wide feet, and from here, we're gonna alternate back and forth, rowing the arms here. That's a really tough one. That's a big jump from level 2 to level 3, so you choose what's right for you. Now, exercise 2, level 1, is called a V-sit with your feet down. So I'm gonna do my best so that you can see the position. I'm on the edge of the couch. You can also do this on the floor if getting up and down off the floor is easy for you or doable for you. If not, the couch is a great way to make that simpler. So sitting on the edge, both feet down, you're gonna lean back slightly with arms straight and just hold this position. We're trying to create or mimic somewhat of a V. On the floor, it looks a little bit more like a V. But if you can imagine the V here, that's the position we're trying to hold with the tall spine, feeling your stomach muscles to protect your lower back. Now, that's easy. You can elevate one foot, and this would be level 2. So level 2 is a V-sit with one foot, and then level 3 would be going to a V-sit with no feet. So we lean back a little further, both feet off the floor, and we hold there. That's exercise 2. Now moving on to exercise 3, we go back to core, and we're gonna start standing here. So level 1 is a standing twist. Hands go on the head, and we're gonna alternate. Bring the opposite knee towards the elbow, going back and forth. Now, if you can get your knee to your elbow, that's great. If you can't, because this is hard to do, that's okay. Your goal is just to try to get them as close together as you can. We've got some balance here, we've got some core here as you're doing that. Now, if that's simple, we come down to the floor for level 2. Level 2 is a Russian twist. And what we're gonna do here is grab one of your dumbbells, one of your weights. If you don't have weights, that's okay. You can put whatever in your hands, even just body weight. Feet are down for this one, and you're gonna rotate back and forth with these. If you can tap the hands to the floor, great. If you can't go that low, that's okay too. Back and forth. And then level 3 is elevating the feet, holding the feet off the floor as you twist back and forth. That would be your level 3 Russian twist. And exercise 4, remember we talked about core being the focus, but we're also working a little bit of everything in here. So this last exercise is gonna be a squat, which is obviously gonna focus on the lower body, but it's an offset squat, meaning that we only have one dumbbell on one side here, one shoulder here. And that's gonna challenge your core muscles to not let the body tilt. They've got to work hard to keep everything in line. So from this position, we're gonna sit into a squat, down and up, sit into a squat, down and up. I'll show you that from the side as well. As you're squatting, you always wanna picture a chair behind you and you're trying to sit back to that chair. It can even be helpful if you have a couch or chair close to actually sit back and tap that as a way to do it. Now, the format of the workout today is gonna be 60 seconds at each exercise of work and 15 seconds to rest. We're gonna take that rest. There'll be a timer up on the screen here, probably right about my head where it's at now, that you can follow along with, and I'll count it out as well. However, on certain exercises like the offset squat, where we're doing one side at a time, I'll let you know when we're 30 seconds is up so you can switch to the other side and keep going. That was just level 1 though, was offset squat. Now level 2 is adding in a press. So essentially what this is a squat and then reaching overhead. A squat and then reaching overhead. You're using the momentum of the legs to help you press the weight overhead. And then the final one is adding in even a little bit more core to where we squat, we come out of it, rotate and press. So notice how my chest is fully turned away from the weight as I'm pressing overhead here. My back foot is turning as well with the hips. So that would be level 3. Now, with these workouts, we actually do the same workout 3 weeks in a row. This is week 2 of 3. The reason is most of the workouts on YouTube and workout programs are random workouts. And random workouts don't give your body a chance to get stronger. They are random and keep your body guessing, but what we want to make sure that you do so that you can get better, that you can get results, is do a little bit better every week. So what I recommend that you do is pull out either the notes app on your phone or a notebook and write down the weights and level that you do today, so that whenever you come back next week and we see you again next week, you make sure you do a little bit better. And if you were here last week, great to see you again. I'm excited for you to do a little bit better this week. Now, for me, I did level 1 in week 1. I'm gonna do level 2 for everything in week 2. You can follow along with me every week and you'll definitely progress because the level is gonna get harder, or you can choose your own adventure. It's up to you. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to hop in here. Remember, I'm level 2, so my first exercise is going to be the plank row. I gotta grab my weight and get ready here. And we're gonna kick off, starting with these. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember with the plank row, the feet are wide. You wanna picture whatever your favorite drink is. If it's alcoholic, maybe it's wine, maybe it's a margarita. I think that's what I would pick. Whatever it is though, that is resting on your hips here. And you are trying to keep that as stable as possible, because if you don't spill anything, whatever's left in that drink, you get to drink it when we're done. Maybe if you don't drink, that's cool too. Maybe it's a non-alcoholic mocktail or even water. We're gonna switch sides. Side 2 coming up, and we're keeping it moving. But whatever that is, your hips are staying stable. That means your core muscles are working. They're holding your hips in here. Pulling the weight in with these. Your body's stationary. The only thing moving is the arm that's rowing. 10 seconds. Staying strong. Final 3, 2, 1, and relax. Way to go. We move on to exercise 2. That's the V-sit. Level 2 is what I'm going with, and that's gonna be the V-sit with one foot elevated. We're ready here in 3, 2, 1, and go, and we hold. I'll let you know when we're halfway, so that if you wanted to, you can switch the feet. It's not necessary, but you will get some hip flexor work with that foot elevated, so I'm gonna switch it. My OCD would bother me if I didn't, so I'll let you know when we're gonna switch feet here. Hanging in through these. This first round, something that I didn't mention earlier, is we go through these 4 exercises for 3 rounds with about a minute in between each round. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet if you need to with level 2. Keep it going. First round out of 3 is typically a warm-up round. You're just getting comfortable with these exercises. So if round 1 is a little easy, that's okay. Let it be easy and know that as round 2 and round 3 come along, we'll make them a little harder. And I think I just found a level 4 for this exercise. It's talking and holding the V sit. This is much harder than just holding and being quiet. Final 3, 2, 1, and relax. We move on to exercise 3. That is gonna be either the standing twist for level 1 or coming down to the floor for the Russian twist with feet down for level 2 or feet elevated for level 3. I've got level 2 feet down. Ready, set, go. I feel like, I don't know why, but Russian twist is one of the, I'm not gonna, stereotype is usually used in a bad way. I'm gonna use stereotype not in a bad way, but I think it's one of the most stereotypical core exercise. Obviously crunch is like the name brand core exercise, but I feel like whenever I ask a woman that I'm working with or a client that I'm working with, whenever I ask her like, what was the one core exercise that you wanna do? It's usually Russian twist, so it's kind of funny that we have these in here. But we talked about core being the focus today. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling those muscles working, not just the front of the abs and the stomach, but also my sides here too. Not only that, but we talked about making it a full body exercise. So with the plank row that we did on exercise 1, that included the upper body. With the squat and the squat press next, that'll include lower body and upper body. And rest. You made it there. Final exercise, exercise 4. Remember with these ones, we do have the squat here. You've got the offset squat for level 1. You've got the squat to press for level 2 and the squat press reach for level 3. Ready, set, go. I'm going level 2, just the squat press. I will let you know when we're halfway so that you know when to switch. Whew. We're breathing a little bit here. So this one's you're gonna feel the full body here. You're gonna feel the legs working on the squat. You're gonna feel the shoulders and arms working, even if you're just holding the weight, but especially if you're pressing. Core muscles have to work to keep the body and spine from tilting towards one side. 3, 2, 1. We switch sides and we keep it moving to side 2. And the last thing that you're feeling is the heart rate here. You've got your full body working. Your legs are big muscles, biggest muscles in the body. So anytime they're working, they're gonna take a little more oxygen out of you. And that's what you're gonna feel here. Ooh, 15 seconds. We're getting close to the end with these. Looking good, just 10 seconds left. Finishing round 1 in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Way to go there. I'm proud of you. That's round 1. Now, we're gonna take about a minute. We're gonna regroup. I'm gonna steal my wife's water. Don't tell Maria that I said that. And we are gonna regroup for round 2. Now, like I mentioned earlier, round 1's a little bit of a warm-up round, getting the hang of these exercises. If round 1 is hard, by all means, keep everything the same going into round 2. But if round 1 is a little easy, feel free to bump it up a little bit going into round 2. Now, remember, we're trying to track everything. So quickly, as I'm talking now, either on your phone or notebook, write down what you did in round 1. So that next week comes around, you can make sure you beat that round 1 next week. Now, I'm gonna stick with level 2. You can adjust, but we're gonna get ready to roll. We've got the plank row first again, if you're with me, and we're gonna get ready here. Kicking off with these. In 3, 2, 1, and go. One thing I didn't mention that maybe I should have before we started was the beauty of these video workouts. Like I said, for the past 10 years, I've worked in person with women, and now we're bringing it online. So in person, they weren't able to pause. They had to keep going. But you get the beauty of pausing if you need a little extra rest, so feel free to do that. If you're plank rowing with me, we've got a couple on this first side. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Quick switch and we keep it going. It's tough to switch on this one. So be as quick as you can and then come right back to it. I don't know about you. You can probably hear me shaking as I'm talking to you. So if you're shaking, know that that's normal. Know that this is hard. Know that that's how you know these exercises are working. And if you're on level 3, man, I'm impressed. You're a badass. I'm not looking forward to doing level 3 next week. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. We move on to your V-sit here. For me, if you're level 2 with me, that's 1 foot elevated. If you're level 1, remember feet are down. And if you're level 3, both feet up. 3, 2, 1, and go. I want you to think the longest, straightest spine that you can. It's really common to hunch forward on these. Stay tall. You're trying to stick your chest out, proud chest here, arms forward. Trying to keep your back as straight as possible. 15 seconds left on this first side. It's amazing how just holding your leg here like this, you feel the hips working. The legs are working hard. Final few. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs and keep holding. Looking good here. Core muscles are gonna be stronger out the day. I can promise you that. And we didn't have to do any crunches, which is amazing. Crunches can be tricky for people. They're uncomfortable. They can hurt your back. So these core exercises that chosen are ones that I've tested with, again, many women. I've found to be really safe, really helpful, and getting your core stronger while not causing more pain, which is super important. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're moving on. Exercise 3, level 1 would be the standing twist if you're there. Level 2 with me is the Russian twist with feet down. Level 3, Russian twist, feet up. Ready, set, and go. We're twisting here. We're talking about back pain a little bit with abs and core, but this applies to any area, any joint for you. If you're coming in with joint pain, which I assume you are, because I think most of the women that I've ever worked with have had something, whether it's a neck, a shoulder, a back, a hip, a knee, an ankle, a finger, something. They have some type of pain that we sometimes need to work around. So for you, if you find that you're going through this and an exercise bothers you or you're not able to do something, I want you to comment that exercise down below and tell me why it bothered you. And then I will reply with an exercise that you can swap it for, so that when you come back next week, we make sure you find one that works a little bit better for you and your body. Because that's the goal. I want you, no matter where you're at, to be able to hop in and do these workouts. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Good job, Rupert. We're moving on to our final exercise in round 2. That's either the offset squat, just a squat for level 1, squat and press for level 2, or squat, press, and rotate for level 3. We're level 2, ready, set, go. Now with these squats, the form, we talked about it a little bit during the warm-up. We wanna sit the butt back and down, imaginary chair behind you. I'm gonna turn toward you so you can see. Also the knee position though. Notice how my knees are pulling apart. I'm trying to create as much space between my knees as possible while keeping my feet about shoulder width apart. By pulling the knees out, you're gonna put your knees in a safer spot. 3, 2, 1, we're switching sides. And you're going to actually use your leg muscles a little more. So you might feel your glute muscles, those are your butt cheeks, you might feel those a little bit more. You might feel the outside of your thighs a little bit more. You're gonna be working a little harder to hold that knee position, but they're gonna be much better. Hanging in, we've got just 10 seconds left. A little more here, staying strong with these. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, 2 rounds are down, 1 last round to go. Let's grab a little bit of water. I want you to breathe a bit here. Whew. Steal a little bit more of my wife's water, and we'll get ready for round 3. Now, like we talked about at the end of round 1, you get to decide or choose your own adventure here. You can follow along with me and stick with level 2. Or if you want to make it a little harder, you're still feeling really good, I challenge you to push yourself. And I'm proud of you for that. With that said, if this has felt really challenging, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can make it through round 3, no big deal. Pause it here, take a little bit more time, and even feel free to drop your weight or your level in round 3. No shame in that, because when you come back next week, your body's gonna be a little bit more ready for it and you'll be able to handle it, I know it. Now for this final round, this is tough. I'm gonna challenge you a little bit more. I'm gonna stretch that comfort zone a little bit more so that you can get better. We have your plank row first if you're with me in level 2. Remember, level 1 is just shoulder tap. Level 3 is all the way on the floor, that really tough renegade row. It's up to you, but we're gonna get ready here. Final round of the day. That's good news. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. Bartender, put that drink on your hips again. You're trying to keep them stable here, preventing any spilling of the hips and of the drink here. With the arm that's supporting, I want you to feel it working too. I'm actively pushing the couch away from me, and I want you to do the same. That arm is just as strong as the rowing side. Final few on the first one. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Quick switch, and we're back up for side 2. Hanging in here, your final set of the day with these. That's the good news. That's why I love these 15-minute workouts. You can't beat them. They're effective, they're fast, they can fit into anyone's schedule. I know we're all busy. I know you're busier than I am, but you have 15 minutes. So I love to show you how you can squeeze something that is effective in for you. Final 3, 2, 1, and we're moving on. 1 down. Number 2 is the V-sit. Remember, level 1 is both feet on the floor. Level 2 is 1 foot up. That's with me. Level 3 is both feet. Ready, set, and V-sit. Holding here, spine is straight, chest is up, and breathe. Woo. Heart rate's elevated in this 3rd round. That's how we combine strength and cardio together. That high intensity interval training that gives you the great results with the strength training together. In only 15 minutes, you're gonna get tired of hearing me say it, but sorry, because it just works so darn well. 3, 2, 1. We switch feet and keep holding. Woo. We're on the better half of this exercise. Hanging in here, breathing through these. Core muscles are strong. Getting a little stronger with each second. Getting a little stronger with each week that you keep coming back. Under 10, just a little left to go. You got this. Finishing these in 3, 2, 1. Woo, you're done with those. We're halfway through this last round. Exercise 3 is either the standing twist for level 1, Russian twist with feet down for level 2 with me, or Russian twist feet up for level 3. Ready, set, and go. Back to this Russian twist here. Hanging in on these guys. Strong core muscles are strong. Arms are working too. We've got the legs tied in as well. Getting a little stronger in yet another week here. Week 3 back next week. That's where you really get to show off all the progress that you've made over these first 2 weeks. We're still making some progress here, over halfway, making this 2nd week a little better than week 1 for you. Progress doesn't happen in big jumps. It takes time, but it adds up over time as long as you're consistent and you're doing the right things. You can consistently do the wrong things, and that's even more frustrating because it feels like you're doing things right, but if you're doing these random workouts, 1 video here, 1 video there, 3, 2, 1, and we rest. Those random workouts confuses your body and gives you random results. But if you do something that is systemized, that follows a progression, like these workouts, it's how you can guarantee progress as long as you keep coming back. Squat to finish. Ready, set, go! Squat press for me if you're with me in level 2. Arm's gonna be a little tired at this point, so try to use the legs a little bit more. You're fast on the way up, control on the way down. Fast on the way up, control on the way down. That's how we protect the legs and the knees and the joints while also leveraging and taking advantage to help with the overhead press because your legs are stronger than your upper body. I have no doubt about that, so let's use it to your advantage. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Side 2, final 30 seconds of the day. If you can turn the dial on your pace up a little bit more, let's do it. 1 notch ahead. A little faster here, 15 seconds. Let's go another notch if you can. We're fast to finish, 10 seconds. Sprinting to the end, the finish line is close. Final ones of the day, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo-wee. Great work. I'm proud of you. You hung in there, you challenged yourself, you got a little bit better today. That's all we can ask for. So way to go. What I want to leave you with, and what I'll always leave you with, are 3 things. Today was a tough workout. Probably a little sweaty, probably a little tired, probably a little out of breath. So thing number 1, make sure you drink a little extra water. Now, and even as the day progresses. Thing 2 is you are not getting stronger and building your muscles while you're working out. I know that sounds crazy. You're like, why am I even doing this? Because you're actually breaking them down while you're working out. And the time spent outside of your workouts, while you're sleeping, while you're eating, you're rebuilding them stronger then. And that's why protein is so important. So make sure you eat a little bit extra protein today, tonight, and the next day to build you stronger for next week. And the third and final thing is you get tired of seeing me, you get tired of hearing me, but you don't get tired of seeing the dogs. Come here, boys. So we like to give you a little send off. Come here, babies, with the boys, because it's always a good, feel-good way to leave. And again, you never get tired of seeing them. So we hope you have a great weekend. For myself, Atlas, and Apollo, we're proud of you, and we look forward to seeing you next week for week 3 of this workout. Talk to you then. Good boys.